And welcome back to the Integrated Media Center here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Chris Matthews, the Sports Information Director here at Geneva, and today we are joined by the Female Student Athlete of the Week, Erica Sumner, a senior on the women's soccer team. You're coming off a week where you were the PAC Player of the Week, so congrats on that, and thanks for stopping by just a minute. Now, normally we ask how you ended up at Geneva, but I'll start at first. You grew up with your dad being a longtime coach at baseball here, your mom is the women's coach, so I assume you kind of grew up around Geneva coming to games?
Yeah, I did. I always remember because we grew up 2 houses down from the baseball field.
Yeah.
So after school, I would just run over to the baseball field and see my dad like working on the field, and go to soccer games after school and go support my mom. So it was always like baseball games or soccer games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it came time to pick a college, was Geneva always first choice, or how did that come about?
I always felt like I was just going to end up here because my parents both went here and graduated here and coached. But I actually had Malone as an option.
Okay.
But I ultimately just picked here. I just love the community here, and both my parents and my sister are here, so yeah.
Well, we're glad you decided to do that. Now, your mom not only is the coach, but she was a Hall of Fame player here. So did you grow up playing soccer from as early as you can remember?
Yeah, honestly, yes. But I didn't play in high school because our high school was so small. So
Yeah.
I only played my senior year. But other than that, yeah, I always was trying to become the soccer player like she was.
So go back to last week. You had the game-winning assist on Aaron's goal in double overtime against Franciscan. You scored the game-winning goal a couple days later against Pitt Bradford. What do you remember about those goals?
Honestly, it's just a team effort. None of that could happen without my team, and just the chemistry on the field is really there this year. So I would say it was just hard work. And Lexi, our outside mid, got the foul for us, and she battled through that, and Callista, our center back, just put the free kick right where we needed it. And I just kind of flicked it back with my head, and Aaron was just amazing with finishing it.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Nice. Well, it was an exciting couple victories either way.
It was.
So what's it been like playing for your mom? Kind of a weird dynamic to be a player, coach,
Yeah.
mom, daughter sort of thing?
Everyone always asks me about that. Honestly, it's just so much fun. These are years that I'm going to remember and be able to like tell my kids that
Yeah.
my mom was my coach, and being able to look up to her as my mom is amazing, and have her as a coach is just, it's so special. So yeah, it's been great.
All right. Transitioning a little bit, you're a senior on pace to graduate in May. Not that we want to rush through the school year, but have you thought about what maybe lies ahead after graduation?
Yeah. I want to actually work with soccer and be a coach. And right now there is an idea to work with Urban Impact in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So not too far, but be able to kind of get my foot in the door with coaching soccer and having ministry involved with it as well.
I gotcha. Nice. Classes going okay so far?
Yeah, classes are good. Classes are good.
All right. Final 4 time, 4 quick questions. You just
Okay.
give me the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather play on grass or turf? Do you have a preference?
Turf.
Turf. All right. Did you play any other sports besides soccer growing up?
Softball, basketball, and volleyball.
All right. At Alex's, do you have a favorite dessert?
Death by chocolate ice cream.
All right. And lastly, if you had to have one, would you rather have an 8 a.m. class or a night class? If you had to have one.
My goodness. Probably an 8 a.m. Just get it out of the way.
It's probably some wisdom to that. All right. Well, again, congrats on a good week for you last week, and for the team especially. We do appreciate you stopping by here for just a minute.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that will do it for this edition of the Student Athlete of the Week. I'm Chris Matthews, joined today by Erica Sumner. Until next time, storm on.